Welcome to Yash Sampat Educator.
Hello everyone, this is Rashi and I welcome to you all to this weekly current affairs series which is for the second week of January 2023. So let's go through the headlines first. World Hindi Day 2023 observed on 10th January. 7th Armed Forces Veterans Day celebrates on 14th January 2023. 75th Indian Army Day observed on 15th January 2023. Hockey India enters the world of Metaverse. FIH Men's Hockey World Cup 2023 begins in Cuttack. 11-year-old Falak Mumtaz won gold medal at 23rd National Skate Championship. Aparna Sen awarded with Lifetime Achievement Award at Jaipur Film Festival. Vivek Agnihotri's The Kashmir Files selected for Oscar 2023. United States' Bonnie Gabriel crowned 71st Miss Universe 2022. Sarang 2023, India's largest student-run festival, begins at IIT Madras. PM Narendra Modi launches MV Ganga Vilas cruise in Varanasi. India's first center of excellence in online gaming to be set up in Shillong. United States nuclear submarine visited its Indian Ocean military base in Diego Garcia. Brazil appoints Sonia Guajajara as First Minister of Ministry of Indigenous People. Avni Chaturvedi, India's first female pilot to pilot Sukhoi fighter jet. India and Japan to conduct joint exercise to strengthen cooperation in air defense. ICG ship Kamala Devi, fifth and last vessel of FPV series, commissioned at Kolkata. Space Kids India satellite made by 750 schoolgirls to be launched by ISRO. Startup firm IG Drones developed India's first 5G-enabled drone Skyhawk. And now, let's discuss all these news in details. So our first news is from Important Day section. World Hindi Day or Vishwa Hindi Divas is celebrated on 10th January every year to promote awareness about the language across the world. It is also the day when Hindi, India's national language, was spoken for the first time in the United Nations General Assembly. It was on this day in 1975 that the first World Hindi Conference was held in Nagpur. Since then, such conferences are organized in different parts of the world every year. Next is, the Armed Forces Veterans Day is celebrated on 14th January since 1953. The first Indian Commander-in-Chief of Indian Army, Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa, who led Indian forces to victory in the 1947 war, had formally retired from the services. The day is celebrated as Armed Forces Veterans Day and dedicated to our esteemed veterans. The first Armed Forces Veterans Day was celebrated on January 14, 2016, and it was decided to commemorate this day every year by hosting such interactive events in the honor of our Armed Forces veterans and their families. This year, 7th Armed Forces Veterans Day celebrates on 2023. Next is, Indian Army Day 2023 is celebrated on 15th January 2023 and it marks the 75th anniversary of the Indian Army Day. Every year on January 15, India celebrates its Army Day. It is the day on which Field Marshal Kodendera M. Cariappa, then a Lieutenant General, took over as the first Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army from the last British Commander-in-Chief of India, General Francis Busher, in the year 1949. Parades, medal presenting and other ceremonies are organized to celebrate the Army Day, with Service Before Self as its motto. The Indian Army is the largest component of the Indian Armed Forces. Now our next news is from Sports section. Hockey India has launched a new metaverse product to tie in with its hosting of the Men's World Cup in Bhubaneswar and Rourkela from January 13 to 29. Hockeyverse, which Hockey India claims marks a first for a national sports federation, has been launched across the governing body's social media platforms and is designed to enhance the tournament experience for fans around the world. Next is Men's Hockey World Cup 2023 has begun with a spectacular opening ceremony at the picturesque Barabati Stadium in Cuttack that was witnessed by thousands of hockey lovers in attendance from across the country and abroad. Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur, Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, International Hockey Federation President Tayyab Ikram, and Hockey India Chairman Dilip Tirke were present at the glittering ceremony. 16 teams are participating in the global tournament. Next is Falak Mumtaz, an 11-year-old girl from Jammu and Kashmir, has bagged a gold medal in National Skate Championship. Falak Mumtaz has achieved a gold medal in the National Skate Championship, which was held in Jammu. She is currently studying in 6th standard at Aisha Ali Academy in Kulgam. Now our next news is from Award and Honors. Actress Aparna Sen was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the opening ceremony of the 5th edition of the Jaipur International Film Festival. Grammy Award winner Ricky Cage, film scriptwriter Kamlesh Pandey, screenplay writer, film producer Heather Hale, and others were present during the opening ceremony. At the event, 282 films from 63 countries will be screened. Next, Vivek Agnihotri's film The Kashmir Files has been shortlisted for Oscars 2023. That means now this film has qualified to get an Oscar. Actors Anupam Kher, Mithun Chakrabarti, Darshan Kumar and Pallavi Joshi are also shortlisted for the Best Actor category. The story of Kashmir Files revolves around the mass exodus of Kashmiri Pandits in the year 1990, following systematic killings of people from the community by Pakistan-backed terrorists. The film was released in theaters in March 2022. Next is the United States candidate R. Bonnie Gabriel has crowned Miss Universe 2022 at a ceremony held in New Orleans, Mexico. The crown was presented to her by India's Harnaaz Kaur Sandhu, who had won the 2021 title. She was handed a bouquet of flowers, draped in the winner's sash, and crowned with a tiara on stage at the 71st Miss Universe competition. The second runner-up was Miss Dominican Republic Andreina Martinez. Miss Curaçao Gabriela dos Santos and Miss Puerto Rico Ashley Carino rounded out the top 5 finalists. And now the next news from Nationals. Sarang 2023. The 28th edition of Sarang, India's largest student-run festival, begins at IIT Madras on 11th January 2023. Sarang 2023 will feature more than 100 events with participation from 500 colleges across the country. The Sarang 2023 is one of the largest student-run festivals held completely in physical mode. It is expected to see over 80,000 people at the festival. The fest will be held till 15th January 2023. Now the next is the world's longest river cruise, the MV Ganga Vilas, which will travel 3,200 km over 27 river system in 5 states in India and Bangladesh in 51 days, was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday, January 13, 2023. Next is Digital India Startup Hub, through the Software Technology Parks of India, shall set up India's first Center of Excellence in online gaming at Shillong by March 2023. This was announced by Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Rajiv Chandrasekhar at a function in Meghalaya's capital. And now our next section is internationals. In a rare announcement, the United States said its ballistic missile submarine USS West Virginia visited its Indian Ocean military base at Diego Garcia. Before it visited the base at Diego Garcia, the submarine had surfaced in the Arabian Sea and participated in a joint US Strategic Command directed communication exercise to validate emerging and innovative tactics in the Indian Ocean. Next is Brazil's President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva announced Sonia Guajajara as the first minister of the new Ministry of Indigenous People with a mandate to oversee policies ranging from land demarcation to healthcare. Sonia Guajajara is widely known as the leader of the main group of Brazil's indigenous tribes and is a member of the Amazon Guajajara. She was also featured in Time magazine's annual list of the world's 100 most influential people. Now the next news from defense section. Sukhoi 30 MKI pilot squadron leader Chaturvedi will be assigned to the Veer Guardian 2023 in Japan. First female fighter pilot in the Indian Air Force, Squadron Commander Avni Chaturvedi will participate in the inaugural air exercise Veer Guardian 2023. The goal of the exercise is to improve air defense cooperation between Japan and India. Next is the Japan Air Self-Defense Force and the Indian Air Force will participate in the joint air exercise Veer Guardian 2023 starting on January 12 at Hayakuri Air Base in Japan. Next is Indian Coast Guard ship Kamala Devi, the fast patrol vessel which is designed, built and delivered by Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited to Indian Coast Guard, was commissioned in Kolkata, West Bengal. Indian Coast Guard ship Kamala Devi is officially the fifth and last vessel of the series of FPVs designed and built by GRSE as per the specification of the Indian Coast Guard. Now our next section is science and technology. Indian Space Research Organization launch vehicle will carry a satellite built by 750 girls attending government schools across the nation, according to Space Kids India, a Chennai-based space tech business. Next is startup firm IG Drones, which was born out of the Veer Surendra Sai University of Technology campus in Odisha, Sambhalpur, has developed a 5G enabled drone that is capable of vertical takeoff and landing. As it's a VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing, it can be operated from any terrain without the need of a conventional runway. So friends, that is all from this series. Thank you.